Hi guys, today I want to share with you my thoughts on why your website is the most important online channel that you have and why relying on social media for much of your marketing can be a very dangerous thing. My name is Carl from Buzz Website Design, and it's our job to help you to reach more potential customers, typically through your online channels like your website and your social media. And if you like this website, please share it out with your friends. It'd be great to take this out far and wide. And if you like it that much, subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's a little icon in the corner down there. YouTube will let you know when we make one of these videos, which is roughly once a week. So anyway, why do I think that your website is the most important online bit of real estate that you own? And this is a question that I have discussions with a number of people, especially lately. And the reason is this: if you built your website and it's properly built and properly hosted, it's the only channel that you truly own and you truly have full control over. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, the key thing is this: the social media, and especially Facebook, are particularly good at moving the goalposts, and typically they move their goalposts in their favour. So, for example, the number of times I've heard from people saying that, oh, Facebook, I no longer get the reach that I like, I no longer get the visitors I used to have to my Facebook page, not as many people see my posts unless I boost them and spend some money. The same thing with LinkedIn, they're constantly jiggling about with what they're doing and how their posts and all of their stuff that you put on there is seen by people. And they're all exactly the same. They're constantly wriggling, constantly moving, and constantly refining their algorithms. And almost always, it's to work in their favour, to in some way monetize you and your efforts on their particular channels. Now contrast that with your website. And the key thing with your website is that you own it. If you built it yourself or you had someone build it for you and it's on a proper hosting system, then it's yours. And you can do whatever you want with it. You don't need to shift any goalposts. Your mission is to drive people to your website. Now the thing is, when somebody gets to your website, you should be offering them the opportunity to sign up to something or to join something or to download something to get them to engage in some way, shape or form. We encourage people on our website to comment on our blog posts, etc. We encourage people with nice big bold message to give us a call if they're interested in what we have to say. But the thing is this: it's your channel. Nobody's going to change it for you unless you don't pay the hosting bill or fall out with your web designer. But it's actually yours. You control it. You do what you want with it. Now, to come back to the social media, you always need to remember that social media presence is rented space. You might think that Facebook are your friend, but I can assure you they are not. You are one of hundreds of millions of people on that channel. You are one of millions of people who have a Facebook page for your business on that channel. And if they want to, and if they can see a way to extract more value out of you, they will do it. They won't ask your permission. They won't even say sorry if it completely and totally messes up your business model on that channel. They'll just do it. The number of times we hear people complaining about Facebook having changed something. The irony is, nobody leaves. So Facebook know that to some extent they've got you over a barrel. So the key thing is this: is remember that it is rented space. So your mission on your social media is to try and drive traffic off the social media onto your website and do your best to keep people there. Because ultimately, any of the social media channels could change things and literally drop you like a hot potato. I mean, I've heard of people having their Facebook pages and Facebook groups closed down for no reason whatsoever. I've heard of people having their Facebook advertising campaigns closed down for what seems like no reason whatsoever. So the key thing is this: is don't rely on it completely. Always bear in the back of your mind that actually this could end at any moment. Facebook could just change the game and you're out. Now, I'd like to share with you an example of how dangerous this can be. Now, I have a friend who runs a beauty clinic here in Leicester called Alice. And she used to have, and to be honest, she still does have several thousand Facebook followers on her channel, which was brilliant because it meant back then that every time she put something out onto Facebook, it was instantly sold. Every time she had a cancelled booking and she put, I've got space availability there, it went like that. And almost all of her marketing revolved around having a Facebook page that was active. Now, Facebook decided to change the game, and they seriously reduced the amount of penetration or the amount of reach that any particular Facebook post actually made on the channel. The upshot was that Alice's ability to reach people quickly and in large numbers pretty much died instantly. And so when she put something out on Facebook, it didn't sell as well. When she put out something, there was a cancelled booking, for example, or got space, sometimes it didn't go because not as many people were being reached. Now, did Facebook apologise to Alice? No, of course they didn't. What they want Alice to do is to spend some money boosting these posts so they'll actually monetize these particular pages and monetize that audience that she's trying to reach. Now, the key thing is, you could say this is an underhanded tactic and you could say that, it's unethical, but ultimately, you're using their platform. You are there because of them. And to be honest, you're there because they said you could be there. They gave you permission, and they can take that permission away. So the point I'm trying to make really is this. Social media is not your friend. It's a means to an end. And if you've got a marketing method going through social media, that's brilliant, but bear in mind that it could change and be undermined at a moment's notice. I would encourage you to do all you can to get everybody from your social media onto your website and work out ways of keeping people there. You could put bulletin boards, you could put forums on websites these days, you can do all sorts of things, but get people off the social media as much as possible and onto your website, get them into something other than a social media, such as an email list, but bear in mind that the social media is not your channel, you don't own it, it's rented space. Now, I know this is going to be difficult for a lot of people to get their heads around, but it's an important conceptual thing to get your head around, simply because the social media are notorious for moving the goalposts and doing damage to people who thought they were doing well out of the social media. So the point is this. Yes, it's difficult. Now, I know some people won't agree with me, and that's fine, but I see the dangers in being over-reliant on social media, even if you are spending money. So use your website. Consider your website as the hub, the most important piece of real estate you have online, and use it, leverage it, promote it as much as you possibly can. Okay, so I know I've ranted on a little bit about there, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. So if you've got a thought, you agree, disagree, or you're going to do something or think differently about it, please let us know in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you, and I promise we always respond to comments on our blog posts and on our videos. And if you like this video, remember to subscribe to the channel down there, share it out far and wide with your friends through the sharing facility. And I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and bye for now.